Audiovox podcast. Alternative media for an alternative audience.
How you beneficial? I stay solid through the process. Hook gon' fuck with you. And fuck a 9 to 5. I ain't working for no pension. How is flipping burgers gon' get me out these trenches? I need ownership, properties to invest in. And I'ma keep throwing up my hood like something wrong with my engine.
Motherfucker. Yeah. Heart of a wolf shit, nigga. Boots on the beat, bitch.
Audiovox.
Welcome back to the Audiovox. On this episode, we got the homie Fayn.
Yeah. Hey, man, appreciate you for having me, my boy.
100, man.
Tones, man. It's a pleasure, bro.
It's been a minute.
It's been a long time, bro, but we here. We here. Shout out to Audiovox for having me. My nigga Tones, bro. Man, I'm happy to be here, brother. How's everything, my G?
Good, bro. Blessed to be here, man. It's
Blessed
been a
and
minute.
highly favored. Yeah, man. What you been going through, though? What's cracking lacking? What's popping with you?
Before we start,
Okay. I'm taking over the podcast too early. My bad, guys.
I want to talk about, because it's been a minute since we seen
Yes,
each other.
sir. Yes, sir.
Actually, it's probably like I did like 2 records with you.
Yeah.
So you remember, obviously,
Yes,
how
sir.
we met and shit.
It was 3.
3 records.
It was
So break it down for they can know.
All right, so the first time we met, man, bro, this full circle. So the first time we met, I just got out of juvie. SWAT just raided my crib. I did my little time, got out. I think it was a week after I got out. Old girl, rest in peace. My mom, she was the first person to support me because she was like the one that wanted me to stay out the street. So when that happened, she was just trying to find anything to get me, like, to get my attention off whatever the fuck just happened and, like, you know, just steer away from that whole street shit. She even helped me look for a studio. I told her that the music shit is something I was always interested in because I used to do poetry, but I never really rapped. Like, I never wrote to a beat. And she was willing to, like, pay for my first studio session. She was like willing to like take me, and she even helped me find one, and it was Mastermind Studios in Hialeah. They not there no more. But this was like now we're looking like over 15 years ago, bro. Like solid 15 years. So man, it was just a blessing to meet you because I learned so much just from that session. So, you know, my mom brought me there, and it was like $2,000 an hour and shit. She's like, nigga, this the last time. I love you to death, but you gonna have to get a job. I help you. We'll figure this thing out, but I can't pay this again. So it was like a big amount for hourly. I was there for like 6 hours, and it was like 5. You know, it was, you know how that time was. You feel me? So you was the engineer that my first big studio. The first time I ever got to even like record a song, you was the engineer. And it's crazy how things come full circle because I've came a long way from that time, and you have too. And so much has happened, good and bad. And man, it just showed my perseverance and, you know, the fact that I wanted this more than anything. And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing in the beginning, but I was trial and error, and that's how we met the first time. You know, and what's crazy is, like, that was the first and last time because I couldn't afford going to that studio even when it was me and it was time for me to pay up. So, you know, you started working with Epps heavy at the time. Shout out to DJ Epps. Yep. And, you know, we tried to get me in your studio, but then you just got really caught up, super busy, and I never took it wrong because you never, like, shitted on me or nothing. You was just like, bro, I'm just super busy, bro. It's nothing against you, and I just had to do what I had to do. So it kind of worked both our favor because even though you wasn't taxing me heavy like Mastermind, I know where you was in the position you was. You still had to at least, the best you could do was a discount, you feel me? So I would have never want to disrespect you as an engineer and lose you as a relationship to grow versus like, oh, I'm just trying to figure things. Because that's one thing, bro. In the early stages of a rapper, you fuck up and ruin relationships because you're not really like appreciating people for who they are, what they are, and the support that they give you, whether it's small or anything.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So that's why I'm glad everything happened the way it is, because it's always going to be love, bro. I'm going to always remember that story forever, bro.
Hell yeah, 100%.
Yes,
I remember you going in there, you're young, fade. Yeah, the low-ass fade. You walk in there like, yo. Now, remember, we did a couple records in there.
That's a fact. I was big as hell, too. I was way bigger, man. Oh, man, I still got a picture from that day, bro. I'm in an all-blue shirt. Damn, bro. You had the big-ass 6X shirt.
For sure, dude. I just came
you know
out.
That was the era. And my dog had the low, the Dickie shorts with the Reebok. Man, listen, I remember that shit vividly,
sure.
bro. But yeah, bro, that's how this crazy story of ours started, bro.
Hell yeah.
Way back when.
You know, it's funny. I still have that microphone because he had hit me up. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna sell the studio. Me and my brother, or whatever," because he was a football player for the Steelers. And he sold the studio. He was like, "Yo, you want to buy any of the equipment?" I said, "I want that microphone." And I remember I went and met up with him in some storage place, and I copped the microphone.
And you got it for the dumb low. You got the ill mic for the dumb. He's like, yeah, whatever you offer, like, word. Nigga.
Yeah, that mic was like $600. I forgot. I think I got it for like $200. Some shit. I was like,
That's
yo,
a steal.
I need it. So now it's more, I have an emotional attachment to it. I will never sell it. You feel me? I recorded too many people on that shit.
Man, because that was probably the beginning era of you, like, finally achieving like some type of success in your eyes. Like, damn, this engineering shit paying off.
Yeah, that's when I just had gotten out a few months from Full Sail because I went and studied in Orlando.
Yes, sir.
Came back down, and that was probably my first or second studio job.
You was one of the first, maybe second or third nigga, because I was locked up and they was telling me. So I already was thinking about it when I was locked up, and niggas was telling me like, oh, there's this shit called SAE, and then they started mentioning Full Sail. And that's crazy because after that, you was like the first nigga to talk to me about Full Sail. And then I went and like I did this little application where they sent me like this package and yeah, dog. Yep, stuck to rapping. It wasn't engineering for me, bro. So yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, because in Florida, we ain't had too many places to go to. So you either went to SAE or Full Sail.
Yep.
If you was an engineer.
Absolutely.
So that's super dope, bro.
That or intern for many years at a studio.
Circle House or Hit Factory, and it got to be one of the big boys.
Yep.
Or what's that other joint? Audio something. Audio.
And you'll take about maybe almost a year before you can even see the studio.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to do all the grunt work first. Pick up, do this, set up, get coffee, get food.
That's a fact.
And then they'll start teaching you the ways.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie, because you know they not gonna keep you all the secrets off the rip. They're like, no, nigga, you
gotta
better fucking work this. Yeah, exactly, nigga. And even then when you work, we ain't, how we know we could trust you, nigga? You might not go somewhere else. How we now that we know you could work, now we gotta see if you're gonna be family.
Yep.
And that's crazy, because that's how it is in a lot of shit. Even when niggas really not thorough like that, they just talk that shit. But whatever.
For sure, man.
We'll get to that later.
So where you originally from?
I'm Dominican. Both my parents are Dominican. I'm from Miami, Alapata. You heard? I was born in Brooklyn, and I was raised in Alapata.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Alapata.
And I moved to Miramar, Hialeah for a little bit, but the crib is the crib, and that's the crib, AP. You feel me? So, yeah, certified.
I went to school in, you know where obviously juvenile court's at? Right next door.
Melrose?
It was called
Arlington.
Troy Academy or some shit
shit.
like that. I went there for a little bit.
Nigga, that's crazy. You talk about the juvenile, like off 36 and 29th?
Some shit like that, yeah. The courthouse all gated. And then
the courthouse, not the
No, yeah, my bad. The courthouse.
Oh, okay.
Which has, I think, juvie connected to it. It has like a bunch of portables or a bunch of shit on the side of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there for a little bit.
Dope.
Yeah, but that little area is it's dope too, because there's a lot of fucking fashion, little shit to be able to cop.
Yeah.
Down that street.
There's Oh, you talking about all right? Now you talking about yeah.
I don't know if that's exactly how to powder either.
No.
It's in that area
I know what
somewhere.
you talking about. That's where he be getting the L. My manager, he used to have a clothing store, so that strip has all the like wholesale shit.
Yep.
Yeah. I know what you talking about. I just ain't good with street numbers and all that. Like I'm horrible at directions, but once you say like a landmark, oh yeah. I know how to get there. I just don't know where there is exactly, like verbally. Like, yeah, that's so-and-so on Northwest. I'm like, nigga, let me hop in the whip with you. We outside.
For sure.
You feel me? I probably make some money wherever you at, nigga, and then I'll double back, nigga. You feel me? That's how I operate. I don't be wildin'. I got a whip, nigga. We make it happen. I be bucking, though. I can't be wildin' like that.
So what inspired you? Now, obviously, you were getting out of juvenile. You just got out and stuff. So what inspired you to say, like, I'm going to really do this music? Like, give it a
That like man, like that was the biggest wake up call because I was in the streets heavy. I thought I would want everybody like every dumb young nigga outside. I wanted to be Pablo, wanted to be Tony, wanted to be El Chapo, everybody under the sun. I wanted to be Tookie if need be, but you know I was more of a hustler. I wasn't really like with the extras. You feel me? I could talk about it now. I robbed a few situations, did a couple home invasions, nothing major, but my thing was strictly hustling.
Gotcha.
And because I had dabbled in the other shit like that, when they came and got me, I thought it was for that. Cause you imagine, I've been hustling this whole time. I'm 16, 17, mind you, but like, I hopped down when I was like, 14, when I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna do this for real. So I'm already like, my first, boom, they came and got me dirty. I'm in the shower,
Oh, shit.
I couldn't even believe it. I'm looking out the window and I'm like, I doubled back, man, before I could even figure out what to do. Boom, I heard the la 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 la, bomb, man. I think that shit saved me because there was 2 beds in my room at the time, and the pistol was in my closet, and the work wasn't by the pistol, so everything was separate. That's when you just learn like you don't keep no money with the drugs, you don't keep the guns with the drugs, la 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 la. And I not to say too much, but when they came and got me, my brother ain't live with us at the time no more. So, they couldn't pin it on me exactly, but I wasn't about to be like, oh, that was my brother neither. We was just on some like, oh, this, that, and the third. Like, to keep it a buck with you, I think what saved me was that 9/10 of like, it wasn't on my person. Like, it wasn't personally mine, and I ain't purchase it. It was illegal, but, they couldn't, they found it in the closet, big jacket, da-da-da. I never claimed it was mine. I never claimed it was his. I never claimed anything. When they found it, I was like, I don't even know what it... The whole time, I kept asking them niggas what I was there, like, what I was here for. Because my whole thing is this, right? I don't want to say shit.
For sure.
I don't know what's going on. I don't want to say shit. So every time they asking me something, I'm just like, what's this for? What's this for? And they playing stupid with me, so I'm just immediately giving them that same energy back. I'm butt-ass naked, like, the whole thing, like, they not even treating me right for me to give them anything. This one black lady, she keep coming back, because most of them niggas was in masks, big cracker niggas, bro. So she keep coming back to me. I know you know something, and she keep telling me dumb shit like, look, you're 16, you're doing good for yourself, just tell us something. I'm like, what are y'all here for? I don't know what you talking about. And I'm like, what are you, like, I'm just acting bomb. They keep finding shit. One nigga comes downstairs. This was the era where you had all the where you had Bugs Bunny wearing some AK, rocking an AK-47 and some dunks or whatever. So I had the Warner Brothers shirt where it'll say, if you see the cops, Warner Brother, and it'll be the big Warner Brothers sign.
Okay, I remember that.
And this nigga comes downstairs, this big cracking nigga, think he funny, it waves, oh, the cops are here, and he waving the shit. And I'm just like, bro, in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, this nigga a dickhead for real. Like, he already, one, I'm butt-ass naked. Two, they had me outside. They just put me, on savana, a fucking blanket, and that's it. So I'm in the middle of Miramar, butt-ass naked. They get me inside. The black lady keep asking me stupid-ass questions. When they finally decide to tell me what they there for, I hit her with she kind of gave me the cheat code because all she wanted was something. And I guess she needed something, so I gave it to her. So she said, you got to get it from somewhere. You get it from Orlando or Tampa. I said, oh, shit, you giving me options? Before I had to figure this shit out. Now it's A, B, or C, or Tampa. I don't know nobody in Orlando or Tampa, so I'm going to just pick Tampa because it's A, B, C, D. I think T comes before O. So I tell her Tampa, this bitch finally leaves me alone. They find the pistol, all of that. I do my time. And I was able to, on my mama grave, I ain't have to tell on nobody. I ain't have to snitch. I ain't have to tell on my brother. I ain't have to tell on no associates that was helping me. Mm-hmm. I ain't had to do none of that. All I had to do was act stupid because I ain't have a lawyer, and I wasn't smart enough to be like, oh, let me get my lawyer. Nigga, I was able to beat a gun charge, and the reason I say I beat it because, they had no proof it was mine. because they came here for drugs and they only found weed and a few baggies. Everything was separate for the most part. Like, you didn't have proof it was mine's. Like, it wasn't on my person. They had to look for that motherfucker. So long story short, I thank God at that time because my mama was still alive. So my pops and my uncle was there when it happened.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my pops and uncle was there. And my pops, he a solid nigga, but my uncle, he a bitch nigga. He started telling the whole family all types of weird shit. Yo, this nigga's crazy. He's into this, he's into that. Like, just wild shit, like making it seem like
there's always that one family member that does that shit.
Like he made, that the thing I wanted to be, he tried to make me seem like I was, but in the worst way. Because since I'm not feeding the family and everybody's not reaping the benefits of it, it's like, damn, he only cared about him and whatever is immediate to him. And then you're right, I only cared about whatever the fuck was, but that's what made it worse. Like, he ain't know how to be solid. Like, my cousins ain't need to know that.
No, for sure.
Like, his daughters ain't, like, his wife, my grandmother, my cousins in New York, my family in DR, nobody needed to know that. That could have been bomb, do. But that's what really hurt out of all of that. Because I handled what I handled, probation for 2 years, a few months in juvie, whatever. I faced those consequences. But what really fucked with me more was, like, my family always looked at me weird because, I was a black sheep. You feel me? Everybody had their issues, but, like, they made it seem like we had shit so put together when that shit happened. It was like, oh, they had the ones that didn't fuck with us has an opportunity to shit on us, and the ones that did kind of was like, damn, you feel me? They innocent in a sense, so they not looking like, they not understanding. And then the ones that say, like, man, shout out to my cousin Mama. She always stays solid. I'm gonna just shout her out because she always stays solid in the process of me learning who I was as a person, and I gotta give her love and respect because, shout out to my aunt Marisol, my cousin Susie. Those real blood relatives, you feel me? And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Blood do not make you family. You feel me? So
no, that's facts right there.
I gotta meet a lot of people through this lifestyle that I call family, and they're not related to me by any measures besides probably they Dominican at best or Hispanic or like that's the only connect. Like, other than that, nigga, like, I ain't got no family like that. So whoever show me love, you feel me? That's genuine. It become real, but not to veer off. So yeah, that's how it started. That story was crazy though. I'm just glad I'm here to live and tell the story. I ain't in fucking prison or jail or in the hospital.
And so from there, you came out, you pretty much got inspired. So who was a big influence? I see you with a DMX shirt.
Oh yeah, man, I had to, man. I ain't know what the fuck to wear. I was gonna wear, shout out to 8 and 9. I was gonna wear some shit. They be sponsoring me, but I was like, nah, this one's special. My nigga Tone full circle with the motherfucking studio and the whole vibes. So yeah, he one of my main inspirations. You feel me? Aside from so many others, but just to stay on X, he tells that story. Like, he's not afraid to tell his story, even if sometimes he gets emotional behind it.
Facts.
And he's just so sincere and he's so honest. He ain't never been, like, I guess, the most lyrical to most, but to me, he was just like everything. Like, he was real, he was authentic, he was genuine, he could spit, he was for the streets, bitches love him. Like, the nigga was fly without doing all the extra shit. And then there was niggas like Hove, Nas, Method Man, M.O.P., Outkast.
Okay.
Oh man, it's a few that, like, my early stages, like anything Rockefeller, Rough Riders, Jadakiss, Styles, Beanie Siegel, Eve, Lauryn Hill. It was a lot of people that inspired me in my early phases of, like, figuring out, like, that's what got me into poetry. He used to do the prayers.
Okay, so you started first with the poetry, you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I ain't know, like, I loved hip hop as a fan, but I was a fan. I respected the art. I ain't think I could do what they do. So I just do my poetry shit on some, like, I was shy with the bitches.
Okay.
You feel me? So I was like, man, let me get these bitches on some trying to be creative and saucy shit. And so yeah, I tried to do that. And then I actually took it serious after this whole, like, police raid, task force shit happened. Cause that shit was draining too. It was draining because, man, I ain't never expect no shit like that.
No, of course. At the end of the day, it's some trauma.
Not just that, but, like, man, I was tired of this. Like, I thank God that my mom wasn't there when it happened.
Yeah.
That shit was already disappointing when, like, for her not being there, just hearing and have to come home to, like, the destruction of a crib.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. None of the shit that I went through hurt more than the effects of what people felt. So, like, I was well aware that selling drugs will wind up eventually getting locked up, but I didn't think it'll come to the drastic measures of being 16-year-old and these niggas coming for me like I'm selling keys, bro. That shit didn't. I couldn't fathom what was happening. That's why it was so easy for me to be like, "What's going on? What's going on?" Because I couldn't believe it. I wasn't only playing stupid. I was like, "Man, fuck this shit. Y'all gonna tell me what's happening? Because I need to know." Just so I'm like, all right, this is real. Like, is this from this or is this from this? Because it's multiple things, but I'm going to keep it a buck. I just hit a lick for the first time. I did a home invasion like a week and a half before that, and I really thought it was for that. So when the lady told me that it was for drugs and she was trying to get me to talk, I kind of was relieved because y'all not here for that.
Yeah, it took some of that pressure off. Like, oh,
What?
fuck it.
I was ready. I was like, man, y'all.
That was still karma knocking on your door, though.
Yes, but it was like a soft knock because it was hard because I disappointed my mom. I fucked up the crib by them rushing in and shit. My criminal record got fucked completely. Never could have a good job.
Young age.
All that shit at an early age, and that shit's still on my record, right? So and niggas could check my paperwork about anything I say. It's on public record. But I think something sealed about juvenile, whatever. Long story short, it was weird because I thought it was for something way worse, and I was okay with what was happening because if they was there for what I thought, I would have still probably been in there to this day. Because if I was 16, right, I'm 29, and I probably would have done at least 15 or 20 because I let off a shot. So I did the home invasion. I shot at the nigga. He went down. Yeah, bum bum bum. We did what we had to do. Bum 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 bum. We left and got away. Slept over whoever crib 2-3 days. Went back home. My mama found my pistol. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
That was tough. That's a difference. But I don't want to stay too dark, man. Like this is just. But the truth is, this is just telling me, like me, just telling you the real truth.
That's what built you up to.
Yeah,
today.
Cause that's the ill part, right? Because you can't tell the good without the bad. It sounds all great what I'm about to say, like during the interview, like all of this good shit, like how much has happened, like because we got a lot to talk about, but I can't steer away from like what the fuck got me here and how much bullshit I went through to get here and what I had to persevere through and through constantly, year after year, week after week, and niggas be thinking this should be overnight or sweet, and I'm so far from where I want to be. It's not even funny, but it's gonna be somebody that watch this and is gonna be like, man, I got something from it. Rest in peace, Nip. It's necessity for these interviews to happen because it needs to be online. People need to hear this because if you a fan of a person, of a hip hop, of an artist, you gonna want to devote yourself and learn as much as you can while you constantly waiting on new music. And the more you see that it's something real and it's genuine and they can relate, the more they dig and they dive and they get deeper and they deeper. And then before you know it, they believe in what you do no matter what you put it in. If it's a movie, if it's a mixtape, a song. They feel it because they know it's genuine and they was there from the conception all the way to like, damn, this man hit the stardom that I knew he was gonna hit. And this is for them. This for us, but I can't afford therapy. So this is my therapy. But for real, it's for them. It's for the people that I inspire and motivate because I never know who this could really touch and could just change their life completely or could at least help with whatever situation they're going through. And it might not always be music. Sometimes you really just gotta be yourself, take off the mask, take off the bullshit, and just be yourself. Like, regardless if it makes you look like an idiot or it makes you look like soft or whatever, but be yourself because I accept that more than you faking the funk, or I could even, especially if like I could tell immediately whatever you saying is just a bravado. It's not like, man, bro, I'ma tell you the story how it is. It might not be as more entertaining as the Soulja Boy. Yeah, I shot him in the boot, and then I took his mask off. Yeah, I knew him. It might not be that interesting, but yeah, nigga, they caught me in the shower. I'ma tell you the whole story. I'm not gonna say I was in that bitch blasting with them crackers, and I was like, bow, bow, and it was like, bow. I was like, they got me. I'ma get it through. You feel me? Nah, I ain't gonna lie to them. Like, for real, I'ma keep it a buck. So, that you see, that's what I get for being extra. I'ma just tell it how it is. That's all. And some of the stories is not as nice and pretty. So that's what my point was, that these dark tales need to get told, but they're a negative turn into a positive. So they only dark because it's tough to bear. Like, damn, that really happened. But
it kind of is where it steers you.
Yeah, it helped me. It helped me because it could have been a lot worse. Because if they got me for the robbery that I thought it was, I would have never even had this opportunity to meet you, because there would have never been I'm free. It would have been, I'm fighting the case and I'm fully focused on that. And ain't no rap, ain't no verse, ain't no song,
Nothing.
Ain't no freestyle. Nigga, I gotta beat a case. That shit takes effort, money, time, thought process, strategy. You gotta be with a lawyer. You get your parents, you're 16, you're stupid. You're fucking stupid putting your parents through shit that you don't have to go through.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
like,
true.
all that shit could have been way worse, because I already was going through it on a minor scale, and it already felt super bad. Just imagine if you add attempt murder, or home invasion, a robbery, firearm, blasting. Like, nigga, they just came and got me for some weed and a gun.
Hey, fuck.
That gun could have, man. I thank God and everything. I'm here for a reason. That's the ill part, because that's just, man, I'd have been in car accidents that I'm supposed to rest in. Like, I know I'm here for. I know I'm here for a bigger purpose, because there's things that's happened to me that doesn't explain how I survived. A car flipped over enough times for me to land back on its wheels. I'm in the back seat, no seatbelt. My aunt driving. She flies out the window. The homie passenger seat holds on to the little thing on the top, and then bomb, it flips over. I fall in the trunk. I get the road rash, 16 stitches. I don't even see this at first. Shit in my eye, I can't. Man, I think my auntie died because she's on face first and she wasn't moving. Bomb. 5 minutes later, after me saying, yo, check on auntie, check the bomb, she moves. Once she moves, I think I just passed out. Once I saw her move, I was like, all right, cool. She alive. They flew her out the helicopter. That was the last thing I remembered. And bomb. And then you got the time that my mom found a pistol. It's so much dark shit that happened, but you know what? It's just part of the character that I've become. Like, what the character meaning, like, I built so much character through all this struggle that I don't have to have a character in this rap shit. I am who the fuck I say I am when I'm rapping. I don't do none of that extra shit. I tell it how it is, and the way, because it's so crazy, I don't need to do the extra shits. Like, my story alone, just by itself, is entertaining. I don't gotta add the sprinkles. I don't like sprinkles. I don't even like sprinkles in real life. Why would I do that shit and fucking in my fucking music or in my personality of meeting people? I'm gonna give it to you how it is, because it's just as entertaining. Now, trust me, I would love to be sitting here and tell dudes like, I got shot 4 times. Nah, bro, because that shit hurt and that shit don't look cute. Niggas be thinking getting shot be looking like 50 when niggas be looking like Conway, when niggas be looking like the homie, and niggas be out here with a colostomy bag and they can't even So niggas be thinking shit sweet, but I know the truth, and because I do, I think for me, I don't like to play that field.
That's good. You gotta keep it real.
Yes, sir. So,
I've definitely recorded a bunch of fake
wannabes,
many of them.
Yeah.
They talk about weed, they talk about this. Hey, can you roll this for me? I'm like, hold on, what? You just talked about you just smoked a pound on your song I just recorded. They don't know how to roll. They don't know how to do shit. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck it. So I think it's just gotten worse nowadays.
But you know what's impressive? Like, cause they be talking that shit. Like they somebody is super like informative, or they're super close to it, or they're feeding them that. Because if they are writing it, which I believe a lot of them do, or freestyling, rapping it, saying it, putting it together, these niggas talking that shit like they was active.
Yeah, heavy.
And the truth is, like, exactly what you said. You could tell the real from the fake if you a real person.
Absolutely. You can smell it. You'll be like, hold up, what do you mean? What are you doing here?
Yeah, there's something it's fishy.
Yeah, because real people move different.
Exactly, bro. It's
And
that
they have
simple.
different approaches to certain things. You know,
Correct.
they ain't no acting.
Correct.
And the ones that are doing it and they just putting themselves out there, you just fucking incriminating yourself. You're just fucking shit up.
Yeah, because unless you're doing you talking about some shit 7 years ago or better, and it's like, thank God, like, man, free a lot of the homies that just ain't no better, because that's the thing, right? A lot of them young.
Yep.
I was young. And they have money young, and they have fame too. I ain't have no fame or money. I was just trying to get it. So just imagine, like, these kids is like learning as they go with all of these things in front of them to play with. You kind of give them a break, because like they're just going through what probably a lot of us did at the time in our own way, but we don't like to admit it. Whether it's our parents with Woodstock, us for Rolling Loud, this generation for this, like just so many different examples. But it's like, you got to let them go through it. Trust me, I don't think Kodak belongs in jail for 8 years. I don't think Max B deserves 100 years at all. And I want to prevent that. But I also know that you can't crucify kids and give them all that time just because they did something. And trust me, I'm not here trying to tell motherfuckers that it's okay, but you gotta, if jail is to like, if it's a correctional facility, it's supposed to help correct the issue, not add to the problem.
Facts.
And sometimes I feel like they just give a lot of these kids so much time. They give a lot of people, a lot of minorities especially, but the young kids get told that they won't have to do as much time, and if they do, they still get out in enough time to live their life, and before you know it, they stuck in that jail mentality. Yeah, to the point that like their mentality is just as gone as the niggas in the streets, if not worse, because now they're in prison. And I don't want to get into that subject too much, because I'd be lying if I was like well rehearsed and fully informed. I'm just not stupid. And I'm not blind to what I see, and I'm very aware that a lot of this shit be smoke and mirrors. And in the process, is, you know, I'm not gonna run away from it. Since I'm running towards this success, I'm gonna see things, and I might not be one of the ones that might stay quiet, but I ain't gonna be stupid and just spill the beans. But I'm gonna keep it real with the ones that's listening. Like I said, that's the whole point. It's for the ones that fuck with me, not for the ones that don't. It's that simple.
So let's talk about so now, keeping it real on the music, what is your recording process to making a record right now?
It's different. It varies. So like, if I'm in album mode, I like to lock in for as long as possible. If I'm on some mixtape shit, it's sporadic. I might work with different producers and see what's up. But the truth is, I like to stay consistent. So like, I work out of 2 studios right now. And
Which studios?
shout out to Who Bang Productions. Who Bang? Hey, E-Way, what they do? You already know, man. They solid with it. Man, listen, they wanted it. It's 2 of them, the engineer and the producer, but the engineer also helps produce. So,
nice. And
they family. So, like, man, they brought me in. Pistol introduced me to them.
Okay.
Pistol Pete. I'm Pistol Pete artist. Shout out to TS, Yap Music, KAR. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Certified. We in this bitch. Fayn. Had to do that. Had to motherfucking do it. It's Heart of a Wolf shit over here, you heard? So Who Bang been showing me love, and what's crazy is that I knew him from way back, so he kind of reintroduced me to them, because there was an artist that I knew that was already working with them, but I wasn't like, if there was a description, I would have been maybe the homeboy, the hype man, the security guard at times. But I wasn't the rapper, so I played a back while the homie was doing this thing. So they ain't really peeped me like that, but they heard a few things and they always wanted to fuck with me. Fast forward, Pistol Pete, bomb, the certified homie. He met me, and just like my manager, Hollywood Jack, instantly fucked with me instantly, like, oh bro, I like your vibe, like what you, he asked me hella questions, like, cause he knew I knew who he was, and rest in peace Mike Beck. I knew about KAR early. I knew about a lot of things early. Steve LaBelle was there. I knew about, you know, his situation with Nip and so many others, you feel me? And how he was able to contribute to the game. And I didn't know how he was real cool with Pistol. Long story short, that's that squad of like producers. Then you got the Soul Flow Faders, right? Okay. They're a team that I found, that I build with. Shout out to my nigga Boost, Boost on the motherfucking beat. He's one of the dopest producers I've worked with next to Hoobang because they're helping me really build a sound. And
Nice.
he has a group of producers under his belt. These motherfuckers is like Wu-Tang for producers. It's like 10 of these niggas and they all dope. Shout out to Dirty. He is an engineer and a producer. He be recording me when I'm over there at SoFlo Fader Studio. So Dirty, my recording engineer over there. Richie's one of the dope producers. Boost. There's 2 young ladies on there. They writers. They're singers, they songwriters, they go by the Angies. Is both of them name is Angelic. Like I always fuck up their names, man. I love y'all, but they're 2 amazing singers. Y'all gonna hear them on the next project. One is named Angie, the other name's Angela, if I'm not mistaken. And they go by the Angies, and they're both amazing songstress. I met them through Boost, and I got the opportunity to work with them. They're amazing writers. They got some hooks for me, but Those are the 2 main producers and studios that I work out of, and those the ones that I'ma currently keep working out of because I'm loving the sound that I'm building with them. I love that I'm finding my own and building my own sound with Hoobang, with Boost, with E-Wave, with Dirty, and I'm combining the 2. I'm building this empire, Heart of a Wolf, and I'm combining every single situation. Hollywood Jack, Pistol Pete, TS, KAR, Yap Music, Hoobang Productions, SoFlo Faders. Shout out to the homie Marcus Banks. He was one of the first original producers that I worked with that ever gave me a chance, and he's actually part of SoFlo Faders as well.
Nice.
And he was helping me build my sound to that, at the time, was what I was interested in more than what I'm doing now. You feel me? Now more is like it's a merge of things rather than just a specific sound. So with Banks, you know, he helped me with records like Alapata, No More Licks, motherfucking So Far So Good, and some classic joints. And I have to say, like, those are the 2 studios that I love working out of, and the recording process is real simple. Like I tell my story in the most creative and dopest ill way, whether it's presenting it on a short freestyle, or it's a song, or it's a conceptualized record that's for the album. I just make sure I tell my story, and I say this dopest shit in the process, and I be authentic. You feel me? That's really the process.
You write on your phone, or you write
Hell
on
no. I ain't gonna lie, I got the... Hell no, bro. That shit, I am not good at that writing on the phone shit. So I either just start in 2020 when I realized I could do it, I started just rapping. Like no pen, no pad. I just freestyled and see what I come up with, and I just chop and screw shit. And honestly, bro, I come up with some of the dopest shit when you're not overthinking or writing.
Just let it flow.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. So I did that for a whole mixtape for like 12 records. And some of them I wrote too. I'm gonna stop lying. And you see, I was doing a little rapper capping. I was doing a little rapper
Caught
capping.
right there.
I caught myself with the rapper capping. I did that with about 6 joints. So I did it with a few records that was very easy, like up my alley already. Pause. That sounded mad crazy. And then I did it with records that I was like, yo, I want to try this. I did it with a trap song, a drill song. And ever since then, I was doing that. And then I started going back to writing because I missed that process. Like, I miss, like, coming up with some dope shit. Structure. Yeah, not only structure, but, like, there's things you can't come up with freestyling that you could come up with writing because you're like, wait, there's so many ways I can manipulate this. Mm-hmm. Before you know it, you got a triple entendre in one bar, and you're like, ha, I'm the best rapper alive, you niggas suck. You guys are trash, I don't know why you niggas rap, you didn't hear this? And then you're like, all right, bet, you feel me? So it be different, it depends, man. It really depends. So for me, I love performing as much as recording, but I like writing as much as I do recording, even if it's just, you know, a few bars just to like have for later, some shit.
And you've been performing a lot lately. Now that COVID and all that shit's gone, pretty much, especially Florida.
Man, I'm on they motherfucking heels, Tones. Man,
I see you.
Dog, I've been, man, and I'm blessed because I couldn't do this by myself. Man, shout out to Hollywood Jack in the back making it happen.
Yeah.
He was able to get me the Currency show back to back. It was my first time performing in front of 1,000 people.
Oh shit, not bad. I've been to a Currency show, so
Man,
that's nice.
and he was so, bro, that's a whole podcast episode itself. Like, Currency was super dope. The event, the people. Oh, Orlando, man, I'm from Miami, but when I'm in Orlando, nigga, I'm from Orlando because they show me so much love, bro. I just want to, like, hug everybody I fucking meet from Orlando because the reception, the way they treat me, the genuine, like, yo, this man really gave us everything in 15 minutes, and we want to know everything from the meet and greet. I'm talking about I've never had such a great reception in my life, and it happened again at the crib. It happened at the Millie show, and shout out to Millie's and his team. And like I said, Hollywood Jack for making these shows happen. But, you know, what conceptualized a lot of this was before that was the Styles P and Havoc show. Before that was West Side Gun. Before that was Raekwon and Ghostface. Before that was the initial origin of, like, a lot of these great shows, which was the Rex, me, Skyzoo, Hollywood Jack. And, man, it was like the initial... Oh, yeah, this about to roll. I was in Cali. We still ain't make the whole everything official with me and my homie, with the promoter, which was Hollywood Jack, that turned into my manager. And then I came back from Cali and I hit the ground running. Ever since, honestly, 2022, this shit just been going up. And it's just been just a crazy, dope ride. Like, man, like, it's been... people love my performances. You feel me? People love my performances to the point, like, I guess every time, you know, I kept performing, you know, they would book me. Like, yo, he gotta come to the point, you know, we doing a European tour in the fall.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
you know, we're already going overseas.
Yes, sir. So people be like, okay, whoo. It was like, where's this long-winded conversation going? I was like, yeah, I wanted to do that on purpose, guys. I'm sorry. I had to make it dramatic. Yes, sir. European tour in the fall.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Mm-hmm. So all these shows led up to that, and there's probably another tour I'm going to do before that. Because that's in the fall, and we're hopefully getting a confirmation before the week's over, the summer tour that I'm supposed to do with an artist that I already mentioned, but I let them, I let them put the pieces together later. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't announce everything. Gotta keep a few things a little under the tuck. You heard? You heard? But yeah, man, we here. Consistency. That's all it's about.
No, exactly. Every time I'm seeing your page right now lately, you're always performing, and then you're performing a lot with these artists. So it's right now. You're saying, what's your favorite show then that you've been to? The one in Orlando?
Hands down, the Currency show. Hands down.
It was just a different vibe right there.
Orlando, yeah, man, 1,000 people, the meet and greet, man, the way I never, like, took so much pictures and hugged people.
Because that's your first meet and greet?
Yes. It was my first meet and greet.
Damn, and you're doing it with Currency, so that's nice right there.
That was super love. Man. Like, and that was just 2 months ago. Like, yeah. That's the crazy part. Like, Currency, Millie's, like, Styles P, that's all last 6 months. Like, man, like, we dropped the Lone Wolf EP out now, by the way. Lone Wolf EP on all platforms, available on streaming platforms. I need to go get that. You heard? Shameless plug. We outside. And, yeah, so February we dropped the EP, and we just been going hammers ever since. We just stay consistent with the shows, with the people, engaging with real people, staying focused online with having the content, and it's just been an amazing ride because, like, I meet so much great people in the process. Millie, his manager, Currency, his manager, his band, they was all super dope. Shout out to shout out to the people at Clockwork and Addicted Affairs that gave me the opportunity for giving my manager, us, the opportunity to perform and work with them. Because it wasn't all my manager, and I'd be a fool to a lot of the people. Because, if I'm going to keep it all the way real, like I said,
teamwork.
My manager made that happen. But, if Clockwork and Addicted Affairs ain't give us the opportunity, it'd have been a lot more difficult, So I appreciate that. And back to, like, yeah, so, like, all of the European tour is official. That's in the fall. What was the other joint?
What's going on with the mixtape movie?
Oh Oh, so you peep.
Yes.
You peep. I'm a movie star now, Tones. I was broke. I was just out. I was on probation. Now I'm a movie star. I'm a fucking movie star, my nigga. Yeah, my first film ever, bro. Excuse me if I'm making like a crazy mess in your studio, my boy.
All good.
Yeah, it's called The Mixtape. Shout out to Larry Love, the director and producer. He gave a young nigga from Alapata like myself an opportunity to make a little bit of bread and to actually show my talents in ways I thought I never could. For real. Never read a script, never went to acting school, never went to acting classes, no film art, no performing arts classes, no school. Listen, my school was Ice Cube, Tupac, and LL Cool J. John Singleton, Spike Lee, and Wes Craven. Them niggas was my motherfucking... Cause like I don't know what it was, but like I know niggas is like, why this nigga said Wes Craven? Cause Freddy Krueger scared the shit out of me more than any other motherfucking horror. Nah, nigga. All them niggas, I was never by a lake, so Jason wasn't real. The Halloween nigga, like, bruh, he only killing the niggas that's fucking with him, B. Like, he not just gonna come out the blue and be like, I'm gonna kill this nigga Fayn. Nah, he wants his auntie, he wants his bloodline.
Yep.
But this nigga that comes in the dreams out of nowhere, like you don't even gotta be from Elm Street. He
And
wants
it
smoke
gets you.
with everybody. You don't even gotta be from his block. He's just like, yeah, I'm in the dreams, nigga. He call everybody a bitch. He slashing everything. He fucking with niggas because you think it's all sweet. Oh yeah, baby, yeah, I'm riding in the bus with the bad bitch. Before you know it, you tonguing down the bad bitch. The bad bitch is this nigga. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this nigga crazy shit. I'm like, yo, I don't believe that shit, bro. So Wes Craven, Spike Lee. John Singleton was those directors that like I always wanted to see their movies, and then like I knew when I wanted to be a rapper that there was certain rappers that were actors that I forget that they were rappers when they act. So like
That's when it's good acting right there. You're
yeah,
like, oh shit.
like I was like, oh shit, damn, that nigga does have an album talking about killing niggas. Like, damn, LL Cool J, I forgot you that fire dude on the you smash niggas with the microphone. I'm like, yeah, you killed a couple careers. And then Ice Cube, and then the prime example, Tupac. Like, I love Will Smith. There's a lot of Andre 3000, Mos Def. There's a lot of great rappers turn actors, but like I would be like lost in Juice. Like I'd be lost in Juice because I really forget like this nigga rap because like he just like
Was in character.
like a motherfucker, bro. And that wasn't just it. Like Poetic Justice, like this nigga played a great mailman. Like it's a mailman, but he played the fuck out that role, cuz. And
So how was it right now for like trying to do it yourself right now?
For me, it was like, all right, you'd never done this before, Fayn. You know that you want to be great. What do the greats do? They do their best no matter what, and they figure it out, and they just devote themselves to it. So I started reading the script as much as possible. I would watch other films like Fresh and Paid in Full and all of these rapper movies, and I would devote myself to like just like being authentic. Like, all right, if you're gonna get into the role, find out what they want from the role, and just like eternalize yourself as that. Like, rest in peace, the homie from The Crow and the Batman movie. I ain't want to go that far, but I know I wanted to tap in, so I knew I had to like think about shit that I didn't want to when it came to certain scenes, just to get that emotion and be mad and really upset. Like, I don't want to give away too much from the movie, but there was times where I was like, damn, I'm in a relationship. And in the parts that I'm with my girlfriend in the movie, I had to think of some of the relationships I was in the past that was mad toxic. And because of the scene and the sake of the movie, I relived those moments so that I could give it that extra sauce. And that's what I did. I kind of tapped into shit that I knew that, because I didn't know what I was doing. And I didn't want to let this director down.
Yeah, you're trying to do it all. You can.
Yeah, because he giving me this opportunity. I don't want to fuck this up. So that was my thing. Like, that was my like strategy. If it was training, because there was this movie for me took at least 4 years because he was already working on a movie for 3 years. I'm sorry. It took me like 3 years to do the movie with him because he was working on it for so long. He had different cast members, different people that gave up midway. Shit he had to reshoot. So there was one scene, it was like six days. We was in a $13 million crib somewhere south. And that was like training camp because I got to work with the actors that really went to school, that got headshots and really went for it. So it was an opportunity for me to like, all right, gain as much knowledge so that when it's time for your scenes, which is me talking to me, I could have a way better outcome because not only do I now know myself learning, okay, do the best you can, but now these are people that actually do this professionally telling me pointers, clues, tips, and hints and shit like, no, you're doing this good or you could have done this better. So it felt like real good to be around professionals actually helping me to do this acting thing. So that was very like a gift because that was like mid-movie. So even the rest of the movie, just them 6 days helped a lot through the rest of the other scenes that I had to do. And I had like 11 more scenes after them 6 days. So yeah, it was a nice process, but it definitely took a lot out of me that I never knew I could do because it wasn't something I ever saw myself doing. I always wanted to focus on rapping and let that be something secondary after I was successful, but it came in the process.
You
and
can check that off?
Yeah, exactly. It was in the process and I ain't mad at it.
Okay. So what's pretty much the storyline of the movie? Like a quick
I got
trailer.
typecasted, so I'm playing a rapper.
Okay.
So that being said, I'm a rapper, platinum selling rapper, and his name's Blaze. So damn close to Fayn, it had me wilding. And there's this other main actor, co-star, Vigilante. He plays an up-and-coming rapper. And it's about these two guys finding their way in the music industry. One that's already successful, hoping that it's not smoke and mirrors. The other one just trying to get a taste of what the other one already has. And on the rise to one gaining their spot and the other one overcoming it, they meet each other and find out they have more of a connection than they thought. So it was a pretty dope, you know.
And the other artist is
Vigilante.
And he's from
Miami, Broward. He from Broward.
Okay.
But yeah, he from South Florida. He from the crib.
And they so the movie's pretty much filmed out here then.
Most of it, yes. Most of it was filmed in South Florida because it's about Miami. It's about the scene in Miami. Both of these artists are from you know, the crib, Miami. It's a Miami-based movie. It's called The Mixtape, and it was a premiere June 10th. And it should be out on Amazon in a few weeks. If not, the end of the summer, maybe the fall. But yeah, your boy did his acting thing. And, man, it was dope to see the people, like, man, people really told me, like, yo, you look like you really been acting for a while. Like, you did a really good job. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I was nervous as shit at the premiere.
Like, don't gas me up.
Yeah,
man.
what? I was like, man, stop playing. You know I'm light-skinned. Don't do that to me. So I was really fucking nervous, though, because I'm about to, like... Because you got to understand, right? In the process I'm doing a movie, I'm like, whatever. This shit ain't never going to come out. I don't give a fuck. I would be on some negative shit to myself. Just to tell myself, like, oh, this don't matter. Just go fight through it. Man, when I realized this shit was coming out, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Hold up. Wait, it's really done? And I couldn't believe that I was watching myself on a big screen. Like, it was a little nerve-wracking at times because I didn't know how people would respond. I'm not an actor. I don't know if I'm doing a good job. I don't have, you know, I know people in the movie and that was part of it told me that I did a good job. But it's like, yeah, y'all guys are just, like, making sure that, like, I stick around or some shit. I don't know. But to see people that are not invested tell me, like, you did a really good job, that shit had me like, oh, yeah, I'm a star now. Fuck this shit. Yeah, mama, we made it. She's seeing me for real. You feel me? So yeah, that was an amazing process, bro. And I look forward to everybody to be able to see it when it comes out on Amazon and it's available on all streaming platforms that do movies like Roku and shit like that. So I look forward to it, brother, for real, cause now I I like the world star comment vibes. Like, that shit don't hurt me. So when niggas be like, who the fuck is this nigga? Why they ain't tell this nigga get a tape before his scene? Who this fake light skin? I love all of it. I just want to hear this shit. Like, let me know good or bad. Like, what's like, you know? So I'm okay with it. It's just, I want to know. Just because, like, man, I already think I did good. People think I did good. Now let's see if we could take this a little further. Let's see how far this could go. Amazon, all right, cool. Let's get the response.
Shit, that's big though.
Yeah, that's super big.
Hell yeah. Hell
That's
yeah.
a fact.
So what's next for Fayn?
The world, Chico. The world. Hell yeah, because you got to understand, like, I'm going to stand on this, right? We do everything independent. So when I say I'm one of the most consistent, hardest, dopest, genuine, authentic artists from South Florida, I stand on that shit. Because a lot of niggas not even in my league. You niggas either had it and lost it, or y'all niggas still struggling and doing this wrong. Your business not in order. You not consistent enough. You a bitch ass nigga. You a hoe. You a rap fuck boy, and you not the same. So it be different. So you niggas is so like, we not in the same class. You niggas like need to catch the fuck up. So when I say that, I be like, there's nothing I can't do. I write for other artists. I write for R&B singers. I write for DJs, female DJs from Memphis, California. I produce. I when I mean produces, I don't make beats, but nigga, I put these orchestras of plethora of songs together. That's me. That track list is me. So when that shit say executive producing, hey, I need this sound for this effect. Yo, I need this here. I'm with the mixing engineers. I'm with the videographers editing. I'm putting in the work. I own my music. I am the owner of a record label that I'm signing myself to. I am the music business. I ain't just the talent. So shout out to everybody that ever helped me get there. Wendy Day, Tony Kingpin, and put these statements almost embedded in my head, because it's like you have to do more than what you want to get everything you really need. And I say that to say I knew my purpose and I had to figure out my why, and a lot of the help that I got was through them, as well as God, my mama, and so many other things that I could never put just one finger on. But as far as the music, without getting sidetracked and sideswiped, I learned that a lot of rappers don't even have their business together. So when I'm telling them, like, they not really in my league, it's not just about talent. It's just you niggas not working hard enough. You're not consistent. You don't care about who gets your publishing check. You just want to be popping. You just want clout. You just want to be a TikTok challenge, fame, viral situation. You want to be a YouTuber 1 minute. You want to be a fucking lawyer the next minute. Bro, if you're going to be a lawyer, while you lawyering up, nigga, learn about BMI, nigga, because you a weirdo, bro. You doing weird shit. Niggas out here doing one thing that don't connect with the other. Niggas out here trying to start a wash car business, but them niggas still trying to, like, start a whole rap career. Like, this don't take a fucking... Niggas want to be gangsters and rappers, bro. And that's how them niggas die, dog. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth, because in order to do this shit, you need 100% on both sides. So if you playing that fence, dog, you gonna play a nasty game with people that love you, bro. For real, because the thing is, you not hurting yourself, you hurting them. Because when you gone, that shit hurt the people, you feel me? So, like, I move different because I think about all of these things. So
yeah, consistency is the key.
Yeah, so like, who the fuck dropped 12 videos and 12 songs in 12 months? Then dropped the mixtape, then the EP. Who doing this much shows back to back to back to back? Who you know putting out this much content consistently? That you not, all right, bet I know this nigga Fayn. Damn, bro, I can't. You be wanting to get off of Instagram because, like, oh, this nigga Fayn on that bitch again. Like, fuck, bro. All right, we get it, dog. We fucked up. We're not fucking with you. We're gonna fuck with you now, bro. All that lame, but dog, that's the type of work I want, bro. That niggas in the past gotta be like, damn, bro. Let me see if it's not too late. Yeah, no, it's never too late as long as you come correct. Never, long as you was never really a fuck boy or a hoe ass nigga. Oh, it's never too late, bro. Me and you never had issues, and it was so much gaps in our relationship. It was never an issue when you DM'd me. It's nothing, bro. You did a photo shoot for me, like even like I don't know if you remember, we did that little photo shoot, like
with the dolphin
jacket. Nigga, I still got them pictures, bro. That shit lasted 3 years. Them pictures were so fire. But that's my point. Like, there's never too late to work with people as long like it's genuine and it's authentic. And that's, you know, that's why when I say what's next for Fayn, it's the world. It's because of that. It's because like, man, I got more shows coming up. I got the Euro show. I got the Feels Right music video coming out. That's on the EP, The Lone Wolf. I got the Euro tour. My homie Rex. Shout out shout out to Lawrence Mass. I ain't gonna lie, they been showing me so much love. Shout out to Rex. We got the record coming out, me and him. That's coming out in the fall too. It's crazy. It's a lot of stuff. I got the new single Sliding coming out in the summer, produced by Boost. I got shout out to KAR, Yap Music, TS Family. Shout out to Who Bang Productions one more time because they've been helping me out a lot. I'm gonna be on a Dog in the Yard project. So Pistol Pete got a podcast called Dog in the Yard, and he dropping the album, and I got like about 3 or 4 records on there, and it's official. So they dropping that. Then I'm working on this collab project with Vega. It's a 4-track situation. It's an artist that's Dominican independent from the crib, and he just got some dope music. I'm working on that. Heart of a Wolf 2, the mixtape, Where I'm From. That's coming out this year, if not late, early tomorrow. That's just, I said that, late, early tomorrow. We outside with the shenanigans. That's gonna be my baby. So I'm preparing that while I'm working and finishing the Dog in the Yard project, the Vega project. I'm working on my own project, Heart of a Wolf 2, and I kind of want that to come out as soon as possible, but I'm doing everything the right way.
Nice.
And that's because I refuse to let my emotions carry out what the business is, and I want to do my business right, so I'm finishing up project by project, releasing single by single, and just building up that momentum, that leverage, and that consistency. You know, and that's what it comes back to. These niggas is not fucking with me. You heard me, Thomas?
That's right there. Telling you, a lot of people are just, they might come out with that record, but then they don't follow it up. They're just working on the next record. So that one record didn't go where it needs to go.
You know, it's funny.
And then you have to, you know, it's all about marketing into yourself and growing with it.
Bro, they be stuck on that because it's cool to, like, you supposed to, like, run it up. But, dog, after a while, they gonna want more. And you don't want to, like, I ain't full of, like, try no artists like that, but, like, there's these TikTok situations where they go viral and like they become this popping artist and then like, bomb, it's just that one song. Now they do different genres to stay alive. Now they trying to do songs with Alpha and this person and them Bo, and it's just not hitting the same. And even the songs that they released after, it's not hitting the same because they took too long to give the people new music, so they was only focused on that viral sensation. And because the artist and that team was focused on that viral sensation themselves, they got what they wanted. They got that 15 minutes of fame. They cashed out, and they got what they wanted, but it wasn't going to last. If they wanted longevity, they should have went for longevity, not the fast cash out, you know, hustle. You know, because some artists do treat this like a hustle. They don't necessarily have to have a passion for it. They just treat this like a way to flip bread until they realize it costs more money to put in it than to actually. That's why they want to go the cheap route. You feel me? And they do things the wrong way, and they just like, fuck it, I'm gonna give somebody else 80% of my ownership of my music just so I could say I'm popping and I'm famous and I got this gold chain and this diamonds and this bust down and I got this rented Lamborghini and I got this crib that I don't own and I do shows and I kind of get paid for them sometimes depending on the situation. So it's all like, yeah, it's real. You feel me? They're okay with that.
Nah, fuck that.
No. Yeah, fuck that for real. So that being said,
too much work.
Yeah, too much work to get nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Too much work to get nothing. So if I'm gonna go to and do the hard work, I want my 85%. And the only motherfuckers I'm giving a percentage to is either a manager, someone I hire, my distributor, my publishing administrator. But motherfuckers ain't about to get me no fucking bullshit. I'm here to build leverage. So if a deal is coming, it's coming under my terms.
That's for sure.
That's that simple.
Feel like that you can have control of the situation instead of just trying to come up for the fame.
Mm-hmm.
Which everybody's just trying to reach there.
And that's the problem. Because some niggas don't even know they want to be famous because they don't know what the fame come with. So when they realize that fame doesn't mean money That's the part that they don't realize. Fame does not mean you got money. It just means you're famous. Somebody had to use this money to get you popping, and you think you're not gonna pay them back? You stupid.
No, for sure. You're gonna have to pay them somehow.
It don't matter if it's a record label, a publishing company, or investor. If somebody else was willing to play with their money to get you popping, and you want to start doing things your way, you got your fucking mind, nigga. If you wanted to do it your way, then get your own money. You should have never worried about an investor. But
for sure.
But that's the problem. Rappers eat with their eyes. Niggas just look at what the fucking result, and they don't look at what it really takes. That should be the craziest shit, because we all get a bad reputation because the dumb niggas and the dumb bitches and the dumb cocksuckers and the dumb weirdos and what I mean by that is like the people that don't have no morals and willing to do whatever just for stardom. That is super weird. That's weirder than like liking the same sex or anything, trust me, because you're not even a solid, like a person that tells me I'm gay, I could have way more respect for than a rapper that I know is telling me he's a gangster, but I know his reputation.
Yep.
Because at least the person that
is up front.
Yeah, the gay person is up front, and we could even build a relationship just from their honesty, because it doesn't matter what you do. As long as I respect you and you respect me, you could have a relationship with anybody. Just don't ever have that. Don't cross those lines of whatever it is, if it's religion, whatever, politics. As long as you can respect one another, that's what it is. And a lot of rappers just don't got respect. They learn that the hard way, like in jail.
Because that's where they end up. Some of them are not using their head.
And that's when they become real humble. Because in jail, none of that shit matters. Prison, jail, two different things, but it's all incarceration. It's all institutionalized. It's all a way to, like, I ain't gonna lie, wake some people up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And rap niggas tend to be on some whole ass shit. And sometimes even then it's not even enough. Some niggas stay solid, some niggas don't, but feel me? I understand this is a circus. I just refuse to like pay attention to the clowns. That's it. You know, there's cotton candy over here. There's a lady doing all types of gymnastic shit. Let me go over there. Like, I'm good, bro. There's other ways I don't have to give in. I could do it. It might be a longer route, granted, but at least I could look myself in the mirror when I wake up in the morning. And that means a lot more than anything. Like,
No, for sure.
You feel me?
Keeping it real with yourself and not putting it into a character. Because then you have to play that character and then you have to get lost in that character.
Correct. A lot of this shit take money, time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears. And a lot of niggas be like, fuck it. If I'm going to risk it all, at least it's $100K involved. They don't be giving a fuck.
And
So
that's why you're certified?
Man, that's why certified. Because niggas could not do what I did. Niggas can't do what I'm doing. Niggas rather give up and come up with excuses and say this and it was I had a son, I had a daughter, and my dreams and life, and I'd rather get to the money and I got the bag. Bitch, and then you mad. You mad, and when you know somebody that is popping, now you're, oh, what's good, my G? Yo, you know I'm still, you rap? Oh, yeah, you know, you should come by the studio. Oh, you got a studio now, because now you see me with so-and-so. Niggas do that to their best friends. It's weird, because success is it don't always mean money. People just want to be, like, involved, and when people see, like, they had their chance and they blew it, they look weird when they don't realize they just need to step away from the situation, be happy for the person, and keep it pushing. They try to
support.
They try to involve themselves back in, and it looks nasty because it was like, bro, you had your chance. Why you doing this?
Yeah, now it feels forced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't do that shit. Like, nah.
You can see through it. Well, the real ones can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some people, you know, they're blind to it. They always wanted it, so they're like, oh, fuck it, they finally see it. Cool, but you got to see that shit from a distance. Feel me?
Yeah.
Is
If
that
not,
simple?
you're going to get caught up in it.
Yeah, you feel me?
Oh, shit. So what's up, you ready for a freestyle?
Let's get to it, man. You know I'm always here for it. Fuck it, this is the best part of the show. Let's do it.
Audiovox.
We can go hard in the bitch.
Yes, sir. Fayn. Certified.
lips up, we been up. Don't mix us with them niggas, we much realer. In the presence of a boss, bitch niggas can't even hiccup. The realest out Miami, fuck who beg to differ. Bet you they quiver when they hear the sounds of this real nigga. Oh, you know, I gotta go get it by any means. These hoes all in my jeans. These fake niggas trying to kill my dreams. I won't let them. These niggas gotta step up. Niggas talking about they got flames. Niggas really just a headache. Me, I'm on top, never stop. Just imagine when I jot. This a freestyle. You niggas gon' flop. Just imagine with a pen and a pad. You niggas looking too sad. Oh no, I could tell that he's mad. Look, another rapper nigga fake cause he didn't make it. And I'm just here doing what I gotta do or take it. It's freestyle in the making. These niggas forsaken. I know that these niggas hate it. These niggas wanna be it. They trace it. These niggas stuck in the matrix. Let's go. So many flows, I got killer shit. You niggas ain't no killers. Let's switch up this shit real quick, man. Audiovox, Lone Wolf out now. Heart of a Wolf 2 on the way. Let's get it. Fuck what you ask about, I live what you rap about. And since I've been tapped in, I ain't tapped out. Pushing this weight, I ain't maxed out. Killing shit, I ain't click, nigga, all you hear is that clapped out. Niggas talking that bullshit, and niggas gon' hit the rap out. Let's get it, They sold me the dreams, and look at what happened. I got it with rapping. These niggas talk bullshit, and never been active, never did clapping. Look how I do it, look how I move it, looking so fluid. So many flows, so many hoes, bitches just ask how I do it. Ooh, nigga, I get it, I flip it, I did it, I done it, I switch it, I flip it, I don't give a fuck who like it. All my niggas that's with it, all my niggas gon' like it, all my bitches gon' write it. They like, goddamn nigga, you just so exciting. They love the energy, love the flow, I can't help it. I don't give a fuck, I want all the dough, I'm so selfish. I'm on top, nigga, I never stop, nigga. Just imagine when I jot, nigga, where I kinda said that. That's how you never flop, nigga, I never stop, nigga. I kill shit. Now that's real shit. And bitch niggas probably right here ain't gon' feel this. Fuck them. It's fuck all y'all niggas, y'all know what it is. You know it's the kid. Alapata, bitch, you know it's the crib. Fayn!
Yee. She was fire right there, buddy.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Dope.
Thank you, brother. I'm here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Man, this was exciting. This was great. I needed this.
Let everybody know where they can follow you at.
Man, at Fayn Music, Fayn, no E. Let me spell this out for everybody. Fayn, no E. It stands for fuck all y'all niggas if you a hater. And for all my people that see the glass half full instead of half empty, it's forever achieve your nirvana. Those for my fans, those for the people that I inspire. So it's a balance. Fayn Music. At all social medias is at Fayn Music, Fayn, no E. It's an acronym. Y'all already know what it stands for. Fayn Music, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Triller. We on everything. For all streaming purposes, all you got to type in is Fayn. I'm on every platform. The Lone Wolf EP out now. Download, stream. Tell a friend, repost, share, comment, subscribe. Come to the YouTube. We got hella videos, 12 videos, 13,000 fucking like subscribers and plus. Like we got just winning because it's from the ground up. We don't do no cheat codes. We don't do no fake streams. We don't do no bots. Everything's authentic. Everything's genuine. We got like almost 2 million streams combined on the whole channel, and we winning. We doing what we got to do to make sure we solidified. We got over 200 videos on the like. I told y'all I was dropping 12 videos in 12 months. Official music videos. We did lyric videos in studios behind the scenes. So we just kept multiplying the content, killing shit. At Fayn Music, follow me. The Lone Wolf, we putting in the work. The European tour's on the way. At FaynMusic.com. It's everywhere. Fayn. It sound like fame, but it's not. It's Fayn. Fayn. Forever achieve your nirvana. And for all you fuck niggas, fuck all y'all niggas. Y'all already know what the vibe is. It's certified. It's your boy Fayn. I love it here. I want to stay here, but I gotta go. Peace.
Audiovox.